Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Good Morning Bouncing. My name is Susan Churchill. I am a certified trainer, practice group leader, coach, healing artist, and very happy practitioner of Spring Forest Qigong. All those things have come about since I started practicing Spring Forest Qigong. If you are interested, I am teaching level 1 this weekend, so you can find my information below. Hi Concepcion. And if you've taken level 1 before, but you haven't taken new level 1, or if you just feel like you want to, get another boost, um, feel free to join me if you haven't taken it. If you know of someone who it may help, suggest. I would love that. So that's this weekend from 11 till 3, and both Saturday and Sunday, and that's Central Time. So every day we like to bring in, I'm bringing the whole universe with us here, as I say we, to bring in an intention for our practice. And for 4 months at least, we've been bringing in forms of peace. So today we are bringing in peaceful blessings. So how can we bring peaceful blessings into our day and into our practice? Hi, Paula. From the train. Excellent. Safe journey. So let's stand with our feet shoulder hip distance apart. Let's breathe in peaceful blessings. Let's breathe out peaceful blessings. Breathe in peaceful blessings. Let that idea permeate throughout every cell, tissue, organ, throughout all your bloodstream, your nerves, your skin, your hair, everything throughout your whole body, your bones, your bone marrow. Peaceful blessings. Feel that coming up from the earth through your whole body, and as you bring it in, you just gently allow the transformation and release of anything that doesn't resonate with peaceful blessings for you today. Anything that's ready to release, and we let it go. We release it out to the universe gently and celebratorily, if that's a word, with celebration. And feel the light changing, coming down through our system, realigning the light particles that we are made of to bring in the health and wellness that was designed for us here on this planet, in this lifetime. And breathe slowly, deeply, and gently. Breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth. Let your spine be tall and long and aligned. Let your shoulders just sink down, your elbows out. Spread your fingers apart. Tuck your chin in a little bit. Put the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth behind the front teeth. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth. And just wait until that joy pops up from your heart gently, knowing and seeing and observing that you are joyful, and you start to bounce happily. If you've ever seen one of those videos of lambs and goats and things and funny puppy videos and stuff of dancing animals, be that. Be yourself when you were young, and there hopefully was a moment, many moments I hope, where you just bounced, you just jumped and bounced, until someone said, "Oh, will you stop and sit down?" Not knowing that the bouncing was you alive. And so let's bring that back. Let's allow ourselves that freedom. Morning, Shelby, Alicia. Let's take our hands up over our heads and we'll bounce this way with our hands up over our heads. When you have the elbows up over the shoulders, you're giving really good attention and whatever the word is, to the lungs, activation to your lungs and your heart. And let your hands just flap at the wrists. Let the mind start to settle down in its little hammock. The mind's going to be working for us so diligently all day. So let's let the mind relax. Let's let the hands and the wrists and the arms that are going to work so much for us. Let's let our legs get some good massage in with the bouncing because they're going to work so hard for us. Let the internal organs that are going to work so hard for us today get a good massage. Allow our lymphatic system to move, helping our immunity because it doesn't have a pump. And let ourselves feel joyful, feel happy, feel peaceful, feel contented, feel grateful. And you can do this as long as you want. We bounce like this for 5 minutes because Master Chen Yilin, who created Spring Forest Qigong, has said if you bounce for 5 minutes, within an hour of waking, you live to 100 just by bouncing, just by moving the body in this way. We have our feet flat on the ground, toes touch the ground. Feel that the legs are energy pumps, pumping up the chi of the earth to nourish our systems. Hi, Lori. Hi, Pam. Pam has got some great hints and demo things on her site. I've just started finding them, and I love seeing those every time you post that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth. I think more, I don't know if it's more, but it feels like more to me, that people are sharing, not to say that you're sharing more, Pam, than you used to share, but maybe it's just that I'm aware of it. I'm aware of people sharing more positive things now. So I would encourage everyone to follow the positive things. And someone's saying, I got stuck doom scrolling. Oh, that was my husband a few days ago. And I'm like, well, start watching things that bring up other things that are positive. Hi, Susan. And anyway, let's bounce for another minute. So grateful. We're going to easily breeze into 100 years. And yeah, sure, everyone's going to have challenges. So allow ourselves to be so happy, this peaceful blessings that come to us of awareness of things that it's like, here's a tool for your toolbox. Here's a different way to breathe and to Soften. This isn't, here's a new way if you have a headache. Try this, try this. Send it to your friends. Yeah, and share that kind of stuff too. We're moving out of the cocoon thing where everybody is individualized and we only take care of, take care of number one. Humanity to survive it seems to me, of things that I've looked at and felt, that it's community. It's, our compassion, our hearts opening to love everybody and allow everyone to live their life the way they were brought here to do, to be themselves. Awesome, awesome, awesome. How are you feeling? You feeling kind of wooey? I feel a little wooey. Awesome. Okay, we missed our shoulder strikes yesterday. I know, that was so sad, because I was having trouble getting on. However, today we can do them. So here we go. Lift the shoulders up. Take the head back, scrunching back a little bit. So you're feeling as if you've got two pom-poms, the head and the shoulders, and you've got a little bit of Elmer's glue in the middle. So if you ever have done this, it makes sense. Otherwise, think of something that makes sense to you, and you hold them together to try to wait until they set a little bit. Now, we're going to undo the glue and let our arms down, but that's kind of the feeling that I want you to get. All right, release the shoulders down and come back up and come up, shoulders or head back, scrunching a little bit. This allows the spinal fluid to kind of build up. Of course, this is very unscientific, but from what Master Lin told me. And then we wait just about 9 seconds and we release slowly and allow the spinal fluid to come up and just like a whale spouting, clear the brain. Let yourself feel that, the spinal fluid, let yourself feel the chi coming in, scrubbing everything, all the thoughts, the stuff in your ears, your nose, your sinuses, so your abilities to see and smell and hear, all of those things, and taste, and pull the shoulders down. And come up again. Have you had times in your life where you do not want to hear the information and you shut it off? It's like you shut off your ears. I have done that, probably to the detriment of whatever the situation was, where I just don't want to hear that, and it was too scary, right? Have you had that? One more time. Shoulders come up, head goes back. Tip of the tongue still touching the roof of the mouth behind the front teeth. So let's just acknowledge that we were afraid for whatever reason, and shut off the ears, or close our eyes to it because it was too scary, it was too hard. And let's just allow ourselves to release that, whatever it might be, something teeny, something huge, and just allow peaceful blessings to come in to help us. Nothing huge, nothing, very, very difficult, just peaceful blessings as things open up, as our heart opens, as we realize how wonderfully blessed we are, how amazing we are, and we start to love ourselves so much. And if you feel like I'm saying that and you're getting this tightness here or anywhere in your body, then say, oh wow, okay, I'm feeling something there, what's going on? And just ask, curiously, like, oh, I'm so sorry if I did anything, I'm so sorry, whatever, or not even just say, I love you, I forgive you, I love myself the way I am, and just peacefully blessing yourself. How's that sound? Peacefully blessing and release, peacefully. And of course, get help that you need. Do your Qigong practice. Let's tap our cheekbones. Open up the front channel. This helps a lot. Let's continue this for a while. Open up the front channel. Send beautiful yellow light down. So anything we might have opened or released is going out through the body, turning into butterflies, and releasing from the body with every breath. And then the beginning of the eyebrows, send beautiful dark blue light. And if we open something up, we're so grateful for the peaceful blessings of release. We don't have to know what anything was. We just allow it and we feel lighter. Cup the top of the head. Let's bring the chi directly into the body to fill up those little spaces with golden light, with white light, whatever feels wonderful to you to help heal, because this is for the physical part, isn't it? We bring in chi into all the yang, or the physical or male energy channels for healing. So bring it in. Let's hang out here. Bring the healing into your brain, to your bones. Bring it into your throat, your thyroid, your heart, your nervous system. Bring the healing into all your muscles and tendons and your joints, your bones and bone marrow, your intestines, your liver. So let's just go through those systems. Liver system, blue light, heart system, red light. Know it's going exactly where it needs to go. Earth, which is the stomach system, send the yellow light. And then the metal element, that's the lung system, so that's white light. Send the white light in. And you don't have to know, because the chi is intelligence. It's going to go where it needs to go. And then gratitude from the kidney system. That's a water element. And send that blue light in everywhere. And then cup the base of your head. And come down to your C7, and you can pinch and release or massage this in any which way. Open. Let yourself soften. I know. Last night I went to bed and I'm like, okay. my neck and back were like a solid. And I'm like, okay. So it took a little while to release and soften. But it happens to everybody. So when we start to be more aware, right? We're being more aware of what's going on in our body. Then we find what can help us. So maybe it's your Qigong practice. Maybe it's Qigong practice plus tea 3 times a day. Maybe it's walks outside no matter what weather it is. Maybe it's putting your old stereo on and listening to some music. Maybe it's calling a friend or saying, you know what, I haven't seen anybody for a while. I need a social thing. And you go and you get out and you get somewhere where there are people. Maybe you want to feel useful, right? So you say, hey, what thing can I volunteer for? Maybe long term, maybe just once. Maybe it's massage, chiropractic, EFT, EMDR, tuning forks, poetry, art, swimming, mountain climbing. Find all the tools that help you. Say, you know what, I could use some more tools in my toolbox, and see what shows up. And then be game. Maybe someone says, hey, you want to join my bowling club, bowling league? And maybe that's what you do, you know. So live life. Let's release the limitations. In level one of the things Master Lin talks about is expanding our limitations. You know, we live a life, we feel this is where we are, and we forget that we can just move the walls. We can move the ceiling. So, enough rambling for me today. Let us get into beginning of the universe position, and we'll do a beautiful healing meditation. Okay. Healing movement / meditation. Okay. So feet shoulder hip distance apart. Bend your knees, relax your shoulders, elbows out, fingers open, smile on your face. Let's switch our breathing to in and out through the nose. If that works for you, tip of the tongue still touching the roof of the mouth behind the front teeth, tucking our chin in a little bit, aligning our neck with the rest of the spine. Feel your whole body in alignment. Feel the alignment in your body, and what about body and your emotions? Your body, your emotions, and your thoughts. Your body, your emotions, your thoughts, your chi, your spirituality. Allow yourself to feel that Shen. You're between being and not being. You're form, but you're light. And allow yourself to say the password and feel it a little bit deeper today. I am in the universe. You don't have to think it with your mind of how it makes sense, but feel it. The universe is in my body. Maybe you feel little sparkles throughout. The universe and I combine together. And then we pour in our connection to the divine. We pour in the things that we are asking for. Peace and blessings for ourselves, for our homes, for our communities, for the leadership throughout our communities, blessing everyone in a position of power, blessing everyone not in a position of power, blessing the animals, blessing the people who take care of people, who take care of animals, who take care of homes. Bless the people who work on the roads. God bless those people who work on the roads. God bless everybody and everything, and our plants and our trees and their water. And let's do the movement of joining of yin and yang. So we're going to take a ball of light and just have it to be the most beautiful ball of light you've ever seen or imagined. And you know it's just pure, unconditional love of the divine. That's what you're holding in your hands. That's what you're always holding in your hands. And put all the concerns that you have and all the ones that everyone in our group has, and the connections all the way out. Friends, family, friends of family, family of friends, to infinity, and hold them all in our hands in this light of unconditional love of the universe, of the divine, of what is most precious to you and just move it back and forth. We keep our palms facing each other, and our intention is all good. It's all love. And I'm going to continue this until it wants to stop. So if you need to go at any time, go ahead. Thank you for that release. Let yourself smile. I know I just got into the responsibility moment, so we're going to let that go. And the mind just took over for a second saying, gotta do this right. No, no. There's no right or wrong. It's our intention of love and kindness, compassion and forgiveness. Did anyone see, blessed with seeing the northern lights at any time? We saw them last night. I don't know if they've ever been over Chicago area before. First time I ever saw them. Here, my husband reminded us that we were outside Duluth, Minnesota at one point. Probably 20 years ago, 22 years ago. And stopped at the side of the road and got out with the kids and watched them. What a miracle to see that. I don't know what it is scientifically, but I know how it felt. My girlfriend had texted me and said, hey, look what I can see. Go out there, look outside. So I texted my block. People came out, texted other friends and family. Sharing, see? Share the love. Share the wonder. Let the mind sit down and just rest and allow wonder to fill you completely. I'm looking at what size my ball is and realizing that in my mind it's way huger. Isn't that wild? Maybe you had that experience. It's nearly 8 if you are heading off. Have a beautiful day. Thank you for being with me. And if you can stay, excellent too. Can you feel the chi in the palm of your hands? And if you can, that's brilliant. And if you can't, that's brilliant too. Include it all. Put yourself into the ball of light. Put all your concerns, physical, mental, emotional, spiritual. Put your family in. Allow miracles to happen. Put your community in, your pets, your jobs. Put the news reporters in. Put the earth in, the air, the water. Put history in. Put your generational energy in. Help to heal past. Put your vision of the future in. Those that will come after you with love and kindness and compassion and forgiveness. And see the colors. Feel the colors. And you can keep going if you wish. I'm feeling my ball of light coming back and going to my lower dantian. And so I'm going to do the bringing it in, harvesting. If you are continuing, continue, and you will harvest on your own. If you're ready, allow the ball of light in the lower dantian to spin and start to spin faster and faster and faster. Well, let's watch it spinning. Watch all those blessings, all that positivity, all that healing, the chi of happiness, joy, contentment, peace, gratitude coming together and coming lower. It gets smaller and smaller and brighter and brighter. So bright, your eyes are squinching. And then it turns into a tiny little energy pill. Mine looks like a mountain range today, and tuck it deep behind the navel. Rub your hands together. Rub your face. Oh, and if anybody missed the, or wanted to see Paula Thompson with Spring Forest Qigong every day, there was some kind of glitch apparently. So I put it on my Facebook page. I think it's on my Susan Churchill page because it wouldn't go on to this Heart Heals one. So you can check it out there or go to YouTube and just put in Spring Forest Qigong every day. Let's cup our head. Bring in more of the physical healing for ourselves. So remember the thing we've been learning on and off. I've been bringing up about filling our cup first. It is really hard for many people to not give before you fill yourself up. However, we're learning to fill your cup first. I'm doing this one for some reason or other, so I'm going to continue it, but you can do whichever come to you. I'm doing the arms and heart. It's probably because I need that. All right, so let's enjoy our breathing. Bring our hands up in the 10,000 hand movement where we allow ourselves to feel. We have 10,000 hands coming out, visualizing it, and then just feel the universe pouring down. Mine feels like meteors coming down. I see the white streaks And bring your hands together. Accept the gifts of the universe. Bring them in to your system. Be the love radiator you are, and we're always, as we say, thank you, thank you, thank you. I send you many, many blessings and look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Okay. Bye.